Hello, and welcome to today's episode. Today, I am dropping a training in here that I did for my free WhatsApp group. Now, this was such a good training that I just knew I needed to bring it to you podcasters. It was so good, I needed you all to hear it. Now, I'm uploading this whilst in sunny Ibiza, co facilitating a retreat, which I'm going to tell you all about when I'm back. But for now, give yourself 10 minutes uninterrupted and continue listening.
I'm dropping this training in here today because I think it's something that you will all want to hear and need to hear. A conversation I had with one of my clients last night. We were on call and we were talking about she's becoming more visible in her business. And she said, I often look at you, Emma, and I see that you've gone away here, you've gone away there, you're enjoying life, you really show up. And then she goes, and I look at it and think, oh, I'd love to be that. And then I question and say, actually, if I did have the confidence to do all the things Emma does, would I want to do it? And she said, and then part of me thinks, oh, no, I wouldn't. And what I want to say to you today is, all of the things that I do at the moment, whether it's going away, whether it's being invited to facilitate a retreat, whether it's going to all these events, they were actually never part of the dream. They were never part of the plan. All of these things are a ripple effect to living in my truth, igniting my confidence, knowing my self-worth, feeling more than good enough. All of these things, this life that feels like a dream at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Like literally it's Friday today and I'm packing to go to Ibiza, flying out on Sunday, and I'm being paid to co-facilitate this retreat in the most gorgeous hotel. And I would never have ever imagined that this would be happening. I'm planning something really, really special for January. And I can't tell you much about it now, but even that was something that I would never imagined would be like, it's not what I envisioned. When I started this journey, all I wanted to do was stand strong in myself. I just wanted to be able to feel good enough, feel worthy, feel confident. I used to have that voice in my head saying, oh, it's because I'm never good enough at that. I'm not good at this, all that kind of stuff. And my dream was to change that around. I just wanted that oomph inside of me. I wanted a fire inside of me. I knew there was something more to me. I just didn't know what it was. And as over the years, I've continued working on myself, helped you work on yourself. The more women I help, the more momentum this dream has captured. And the more it's like, oh my God, there's more to this. Oh my God, there's more women. Oh my God. Almost like I've got to step up to the next level so that I can help more women. And all of these things, the holidays, the events, the retreats, they're coming into my life because so that I can help more of you, right? Like I said, they were never the dream to start with. Do you know what the real dream is? The real dream is being present for my kids. The real dream is being a role model to my children, showing my children how to live life, all the tools, all the way of life, the lifestyle that I live, passing that down to them. Like quite literally, I've got a teenage daughter, she'll come home, Mum, this girl, and she'll say to me, Mum, I know what you're going to say to me. You can tell me all your forgiveness stuff in a minute afterwards, but let me just rant. And I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. She already knows I'm going to say to her, look, let it go. Just drop it. Or what was the reasoning? Do you want this to affect you? Do you want to hold on to this resentment? Is that person worth it? All of those things. And even my son, he'll come in, he knows Mom's meditating. He'll ask about, oh my goodness, the cutest thing the other day. He listens to Bart as he goes to sleep sometimes. And he'd watched something scary and didn't like it. And he said, Mom, can you clear my energy? And I said, of course I can. And it was such a special moment because I actually then taught him how to clear his own energy. and he's 12. And I said, okay, well, this is how. And he said, okay, and repeated the things, repeated what I showed him and taught him. And he woke up in the morning and he said, Mom, I kept doing that, and it felt better. Before I went to sleep, I wasn't scared anymore. This is the real dream. This is the dream, showing them how they can live their life, showing them how to clear their energy, showing them how to not hold on to resentment. Like, that's the real dream, being present with them, being able to make wholesome dinners for them. The real dream is I've got this opportunity to go to an event in America in November and attend this conference. And it is a really amazing opportunity to go to America and attend this 3 or 4 day conference. And I've said no to it. And the reason I've said no to it is because my daughter's got her mocks. And that's the real dream. I would never, I'm not leaving her during her mocks. It's not happening. Me and her have these things. She's like, Mom, I'm fine for revision. She needs me when she's doing her exams. She, whether she admits it or not, likes me to just clear her energy. She'll kind of plump herself next to me and be like, Mum, do you think? She likes me to clear her energy, do Reiki on her, be around her. She needs my life force around her whilst she's in exam period. And that is what I'm going to do. So whilst all the lifestyle that you might see on Instagram or the holidays and all of that is bloody amazing because it is a full-on dream, the real dream for me is being able to say no to something because my daughter needs me around, wants me around, should I say. Being able to make that choice, have that choice. That's the real dream. Being able to be that role model, not just that she wants me around, but I know that anything I'm going to be teaching her is of benefit. Like anything that she needs my energy in that moment. And going back to this client, when she said, I've been watching and thinking, oh, I'd love to do that. But actually, if I had the confidence to do that, would I want to? Would I want to be going to these events? Would I want to be going to holidays, etc., etc.? Would I be showing up like that? And the one thing I want to tell you today, and this isn't anything I've shared with anybody, but it's been the last month or so, I would say, has been very different for me. And that's because I always told myself I want to make an impact, but do you know, I'm happy where I'm at. Like, you look at different Instagram profiles and stuff, and they're like 10K, 15K, all these 5K, whatever. And you see people on stages and you see people in the spotlight. And I used to tell myself that actually, I don't want any of that. I just want to make good money and help clients, and that's it. I don't really need the spotlight. And I've come to a realization that I do want to stand on stages. I do want to stand on my own stage, so watch out for January, a little hint there. I do want to be standing on my own stage. I want to make stages, create stages, be on stages, to speak, to have an impact, to share this message for South Asian women, because I am done with South Asian women feeling less than. And actually, I'm not going to create the same impact that I want to create without a little bit of that spotlight. And the minute I've owned that, and the minute I've said, okay, actually, yeah, I'm good with becoming known to be the best in my industry, and I'm good with having that spotlight on me because I am becoming to be known the best in this industry, and I am going to these events and I am creating stages, not just for me, but for other South Asian women as well. Like I said, wait for John. And the minute I owned up to that and thought, yep, this is what I want, the minute things started moving for me. I was pretending because of that belief of, you don't want to be too much, like, who does she think she is, or any of that. I was telling myself, I don't really want that. What will people say? Friends and family that know me, they're going to be like, oh my God, who does she think she is? I've let go of all of that because that doesn't matter. I want to make an impact. And to make that impact, I need somewhat of a spotlight so that I can shine out to you, shine out to others, other South Asian women. So when you're seeing somebody or seeing something that someone's doing and thinking, oh, I'd love to do that. Oh, but would I really want to? I want you to ask yourself, removing all of those beliefs of, oh my God, what are people going to say? I shouldn't be too much, or all that kind of thing. Remove all of that. Then ask yourself, do you want to? Do you want to be stood on a stage? Do you want to share your mission? Do you want to share your passion? And how widely do you want to share it? And how big of an impact do you want it to have? How much confidence do you want to create in yourself? And maybe your mission and your passion is actually to be the best role model for your children that you can. How much of an impact do you want to show? How much do you want to show your kids? Like, the world is their oyster and there is no ceiling. They can do what they want. They can go for their dreams. They're only going to know that by you showing them that. You can say all the words you want, but they're only going to know it when they see it. So, like I said, I wanted to bring that to you today because it was a conversation I had last night. And I was like, this is so interesting. Because, and we went into it further, does this client actually not want to do these things? Or is it because she holds beliefs towards it? So I would love for any feedback, comments. Like, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know where you're at. If you would like these things, if you want your mission and your passion to be out in the world. Yeah, I look forward to hearing from you.
As always, thank you for listening. Do let me know what resonated with you. Like, share, and comment. And I will see you on the next episode.